Hello YouTubers, today we have an Honda CBR 2004 600RR and we're about to give her a little bit of attention. She needs the air filter changed and also some screws back in the covers. She misses some screws here and there and also on the belly and here. And after we do that, we will inspect the rear brake caliper because it sounds really nasty, and we'll see what's about there. The brake disc looks, the brake pads look in a good shape. I'd say they're in a good shape. Not the same thing I would say about the front ones. They're pretty used, and also when I brake the bike a little bit harder, let's say from 160-140 kilometers per hour, it tends to have a slight vibration, actually a big vibration in the handlebar. So I'm gonna see if changing the brake pads, the front brake pads, will solve that problem, or if it needs some more investigation. Stay tuned. I'm gonna start everything by opening these two Allen bolts from the seat. This way we can take off the seat, and then we will proceed with the side panels from both sides, and then we'll try to take this off and the crash pad, and we'll go on with these two ones, one from here, one from the other side, and then finally with this handle here and with the whole gasoline tank cover. Seat is off. Now in order to go through with the side panels, we need to open these two Allen bolts holding as well the gas tank cover. So we'll release these, and to take down the panels, the side panels, you'll need to just pop it out. Okay, here, if you can see inside there, there's a pin. You will actually notice it when you reach here, and then you just have to take it out from here in front. It has a pin that stays in. Okay, this one, and then another one down there that just popped out, and now you can take it out from this pin as well by pushing it forward and then just simply taking it out. Same procedure for the other side. Okay, going on, after finishing with the small side panels, we'll go to the big side panels, and we'll start with this bolt down here, this one here, the other one, we'll cut this from up here, we'll open this one, these are all 5mm Allen bolt, this is 6mm Allen bolt, and then there is another one down here which is an 8mm nut with 4 or 3 Allen inside here, which is pretty nasty to reach, but we'll replace those ones with these ones that are holding the belly with this type, because actually they need to be this type. As you can see, we missed down here 2 from the front, so I'm gonna go and buy the screws and put back all the screws that they need to be at the places, and we're gonna try to fix this lady. Okay, but moving on with this panel, and then we'll try to open the crash pad somehow, because it has a nut behind here. It usually needs to be a bolt screwed in the frame or engine without any nut, but this one it's an 8mm Allen with a nut back there. so we'll see. To make myself an easy job, I've opened also the belly panel. For that I opened this Allen bolt down here, which was here, and also these two plastic stuff from behind down here. Oops, it went off. From here and there. Then it has two same stuff in the front, which I've missed. I need new ones, and I will replace them. Yeah, and also I put the same thing in front here, where now I have this small Allen bolt with a small nut mixture, which I don't like because it's not fast and it's not original. All screws from the side panels are off. This one here, the one here, the one from the belly. The belly is off. The only thing which I need to take off is the crash pad, which is not gonna be easy because, as I mentioned before, I don't know if you can see from here, but yeah, there's actually a nut that it's that one. That one in the back. I just realized that I can pull down the radiator hose in order to reach the nut holding the crash pad, which is back there, soaked in WD-40 already. Crash pad is off using this 8mm Allen key and 17 wrench. And now it's the moment to move forward to the side panel, which is almost down. Yep. Yep, and it's off. Same thing on now. Actually, I will continue with this one right here in order to reach the last screw holding the gas tank cover. It's here. Yep. I will actually put back the crash pad because it's one of the engine mounts, and I don't want the engine, and I don't want to open the other one with this one released as well. I've released this piece before releasing it from the gas tank. From these, you just have to pull it hard and it will come out, and then it just comes out from that little thing with this, and that's about that. Now we have access to the last screw holding the gas tank, and actually these two and this one and the one from the other side. Then we have to open these two small Allen bolts and this nonsense screw here, and we'll gain access to our air filter element. So the other side, it's done as well. Side panel with this small panel here in front. Now I took off these two bolts, 10mm bolts. These two Allen, 5mm Allen, and these two were taken before when the seat was off. And also I took this this handle from the gas tank. Now we can take off the gas tank cover and proceed with changing the air element. Next step is to open these two Phillips head screwdrivers and these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. And under this cover we're gonna have the air element. Of course, there are those two screws, those two hidden screws, one here and one there. And after that, this cap will come off, and underneath this is gonna be the air filter. Okay, cover is off. Don't forget to take this sensor down here by just pushing here and pulling back, and then you can see the air element. We'll change it with the new one. It's actually pretty clean down there, no need to vacuum, it's really clean. then put all back together. To change the air filter element, you need to open these 3 Phillips head screws. 1, 2, 3. I will actually vacuum the place because underneath the filter it's where the dirt hides. So I'll bring the vacuum and vacuum everything before putting the new air filter. So I vacuumed it and I cleaned it with a rag and with some WD-40. Now it really looks good, in a good shape to be put back together. Okay, so air element, it's back. All the screws from the air filter element cover are back in place and tightened, and these two holding this thing right here as well. So this is with the air filter for today. I'm gonna choose now some screws that are missing and that I have from other place, from the other side for example, and tomorrow I'm gonna buy back all the screws that they're needed for the plastics of the motorcycle. And then hopefully I'll have the brake pads and continue with inspecting the front brake and also the rear brake. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this bike has some vibrations when braking from like 140, 160 and braking a little bit harder, and I need to fix that in order to be a safe and smooth bike. Okay, we're back with the screws on and all the bolts from the plastic covers. The motorcycle, it's covered back in its plastics, and now it's the moment to continue with the